Hello everyone, this is Vishakha signing from my YouTube channel Computer Graphics Study Circle. Today we are going to see how to implement Bresenham circle drawing algorithm in C++. So come, learn and create computer graphics. So let's start implementing our Bresenham circle drawing algorithm. So here we are using a Turbo C3++. So let's create new file. Make it full screen and save it as Bresenham circle.cpp. I already created one file, so let's name it as Bresenham circle1.cpp. Okay, so initial setup we have to done. So initially what we are going to do, we are going to include hash include graphics.h file. Along with that, one more file that is iostream.h. Okay, so first we will define a class called as a pixel, and this pixel class will have some parameters like under protected section. As we are going to deal with inheritance, we have to use protected mode. So we are going to declare XU, YCU and a color. So these are the parameters. Now in public section we are going to use or declare a pixel constructor which will set these defined values to initial default values, YCU to 0 and color to let's set it to by default 15. Apart from this, we are going to set coordinates, which will set two coordinates x1 and integer y1. These two parameters will be set to our xco and yco. Okay, and then similarly, for setting a color, so we are going to take some parameter C to set it to our class member, that is color. Now, the important method which will actually put a circle, okay, that is a draw arc, which will take four parameters: xc, comma integer yc, comma integer x and integer y. How we are going to use these parameters? Let's see. Basically this function is for drawing a pixel which will represent as a circle. So we are going to call a put pixel method, okay, and this method will take such setting so that it will represent a 8-way symmetrical arc. So xc plus x, comma yc plus y, comma some color, let's take it a 10, okay, and we'll see how it is going to represent it. So here we are going to do what? We are going to copy this statement, and this statement will be pasted 8 more times, sorry, so that it will represent our 8-way symmetry of a circle. So we have to copy this and we have to paste it. Now how we are going to modify it? So we have to take into consideration that we have to draw it appropriately. So first time it will take plus x plus y, next time minus x plus y, next time plus x minus y, and then again minus x minus y. Similarly, here we have to change the role of a coordinate. So if this is plus x earlier, it will be plus y, and this will be plus x. Again, shift here y, which will be minus y, and this will be plus x. Next, this is going to be a plus y, this is going to be a minus x, and this is going to be a minus y, and this is going to be a finally minus x. Okay, so this function will plot entire circle in respect to octants. Okay, so here we are going to end our class pixel. Okay, so we are ending its definition. Now let's define our class called as Bresenham circle. Okay, and we are going to inherit it from pixel class. Let's take it in a public mode. So class name is pixel. When we inherit any class from a base class in a public mode, you know that all the data members and functions which will be in a private or protected or public mode in a pixel class will be publicly accessible in Bresenham circle. Now here we are going to define a very important parameter of a circle, that is a radius, and in a public section we are going to define its constructor. So Bresenham circle, and this will set what? This will set radius to some default value 0. Okay, and then we are going to draw a circle. So we have to define a void draw circle method, which will take integer xc1, integer yc1, and integer r. So xc1 and yc1 are basically center coordinates, like x coordinate and y coordinate of center, and radius is obviously the radius. So here we are going to define our actual Bresenham circle algorithm. So what we are going to say here, integer x is equal to 0. So x will be initialized to 0, and integer y will be initialized to the radius. Okay, and integer d, which is going to be a decision variable here, it will be defined as 3 minus 2 into r. Okay, so this is the initial value for radius, that is decision variable, sorry. Now we are going to check that x is less than y. Means while x is less than y, we have to iterate these terms. We have to repeatedly do some things. Okay, so here what we are going to do, in while case we have to call our pixel class method, which is a draw arc. Okay, and it will take what? It will take this xc1, yc1, x, y chord. Okay, this method will draw a circle in 8-way symmetry, and then we have to increment x. Okay, why we have to increment x here? Because we know as per the Bresenham circle algorithm, x is going to be incremented in any case, but we have to take decision whether y is to be decremented, and that is to be decided by decision variable value. So if decision variable value is less than 0, that is a negative, what will happen? We have to just update the value of d, which is equal to d plus 4 into x plus 6. Okay, so this is going to be your equation of decision variable if your d is negative. Okay, and in else case, what will happen? In else case means what? D is basically a positive value. So in this case, D's value will be equal to D plus 4 into X minus Y plus 10. Okay, and along with that we have to decrement Y. Okay, so this is going to be your end of while, and then end of your function draw circle. Lastly, we have to end the class draw circle, that is a Bresenham circle, right? And now let's write your initially the graphics set of values, that is GD will be set to detect mode, and your GM will be set. Okay, and then you have to declare XCC, YCC, and RA and YCC. Along with that, we have to ask user for radius of the circle. So this is our final program. Let's save it and compile it. So 0 errors, that means we can run our program. And now it asks me for entering x and y coordinates of our center. So let's enter 100, 200 and enter radius as 50. So yes, this is the final output that we were expecting. So I hope you have understood how to implement Bresenham circle drawing algorithm in C++. For any query, please ask your questions in the comment section below. And don't forget to hit the like button if this video has helped you in your study. Also, please do subscribe to my channel for more such videos. Thank you.